everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Alex from Alex's Innovations, and today I'm going to be recreating a bracelet that I have not made in 3 years. These last few years I haven't been doing much bracelet making. I kind of stopped around my freshman year of college. Yesterday was my last day of college as a senior. It's the last day of college ever, and I turned in my last paper at around 11:30 p.m. last night. So today I'm going to take my newfound freedom and try my hand at making a bracelet. I found this pattern on my Instagram. I made this 3 years ago and I made a bunch of these bracelets. And I do have some string left, although I wasn't able to go shopping, so I kind of had to invent my own color scheme that kind of matched the one that was similar to what was in the Instagram. So I found this really nice purple and pink one. I did have the colors for that. I don't have black in my collection. As you can see, a lot of these bracelets require black. So I had to choose a bracelet that did not require black. So today I'm going to take you on a time lapse of me making the bracelet, as well as talk a little bit about where I am and where my business is going. And yeah, come along on this journey with me, and then at the end I'll show you the final result. Alright, so we're just starting with the standard beginning loop. If you want to learn how to do this, the link is in the description. And I'm also doing a shaped start, and both of these were pretty easy for me to remember how to do. I really haven't made too many bracelets since freshman year, like I mentioned earlier, which is 3 years ago, so definitely was fun to get back into it a bit. If you're wondering how I kept myself busy during this, for the first half I listened to Dear Hank and John. Specifically, I think it was Hard Pivot to Beef was the episode. It's a very funny episode. It's a comedy podcast where two brothers give dubious advice and bring you news from Mars, the planet, and AFC Wimbledon, the soccer team. If you've listened to the podcast, you know that that's how they start their podcast. But it's a really fun podcast. I just like the brains of both of them so much. And they're both so funny. I've definitely talked about them in previous podcasts. But then for the second half of this bracelet, I actually had to do something for one of the clubs I'm in midway through, so I had to take a mini break. Hopefully the transition is seamless. And the second half was I found a 40-minute video on YouTube detailing like the greatest prison escape. It was like from a New York high security prison, and it was like two criminals who basically like flirted with the prison people, like the people working there, and then they were able to get her to bring the both of them like tools and supplies, and then once they got into the tunnels they found a toolbox with like more tools and supplies, and that's how they got out, which was definitely crazy to listen to. I'm recording this on the day after that I made this bracelet. I have been looking forward to editing. This video is pretty much fully edited except for the voiceover that I'm doing right now. I'm looking forward to getting this video out. I know you guys have been wanting bracelet content for a while, and I do want to make some bracelet content for you guys. So if you have any suggestions on other bracelet content that I can do, let me know. I don't really want to do tutorials yet. I'm not sure if I'm ready for those, because that just requires me to be filming a lot longer, whereas, you know, filming these time lapses, it's time lapse, so the files are much smaller and they're easier for me to import onto my computer. I want to look into getting a really nice computer when I move out, just one that's so much more powerful that I can get some nice software for and really edit these videos as painlessly as possible. I would also like to look into getting a camera, because I spent a while like color grading all of the footage for this video. Like from the shots of me on the roof, it was super cold. Like cold in like in a color sense, because it was in the shade. It was a sunny day, but it was shady, and I'm also a little bit pale. Maybe I shouldn't have worn like a black tank top, because then in comparison it makes me look extremely pale. And then on the opposite spectrum was the bracelet itself, because I have a very warm light in my room, and that was making everything very warm. Just a little mid-video shot of the bracelet. We can see it's turning out quite nicely. Anyway, going back to the time-lapsing, I think this is where I took the break that I mentioned earlier. I had to go help out a friend with some stuff at the club I'm in. I'm gonna miss the club that I'm in. It was Sport Taekwondo Club. I was the president. I was on board for several years. I'm definitely gonna miss the club. It's a bunch of really good friends. And hopefully I'll visit. It's about a 7-hour train ride from where I'll be working full-time after school to my college. So hopefully I'll be able to visit maybe once a semester, maybe twice. If you're wondering what I'll be doing after college, so I majored in chemical and biomolecular engineering. I actually got my bachelor's and master's in the 4 years, as well as a minor in entrepreneurship and management, and I'll be working in biopharmaceuticals. So more specifically, I'll be working in downstream processing, which means I will be doing small-scale experiments to basically clean up or purify existing therapeutics so that, you know, when people take them, they don't have weird impurities in them and they're nice and clean, and the company can make sure that they're giving patients the highest quality of therapeutics. So that's what I'll be working on from the time I graduate. Actually, my job starts in July, so from July onward, I have no idea how long I'll be there, but I've interned at this company twice before, and I'm really excited to be working there full-time. It's just a really big step for me, career-wise. I'm also really excited to plan, like, make a new house, I guess, for myself. You know, just have, like, a yarn room and a business room and a place that I can film. Wow, so fast. In 5 minutes, I've made this bracelet. I'm just braiding the ends so you have a way to tie it onto yourself. And I also have to take photos of this to put it on Etsy. Alright, here is a look at the final bracelet. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The knots are really nice. It's about the consistency, like the thickness of how my bracelets usually are, because I've been told that my bracelets are very like rigid compared to like other creators' bracelets who are more floppy. I really like this color scheme. It isn't exactly the color scheme that I used in the photo, because I think I used more of like a bluish purple, and this is like kind of a pure purple. But I had a really fun experience with this. One of the big barriers to me filming bracelet videos was usually the camera setup. Unfortunately, I'm moving out of my house in 2 weeks, but I did find a somewhat decent camera setup, at least for taking time-lapse videos, which I'm using my GoPro for. I feel like it wouldn't be that bad if I were to film another video, so perhaps expect another video from me sometime in the future, while I have some time between now and graduation. The professors just need a week to put all the grades in, so I get to hang around, enjoy my city for one last week, and then graduate and move out and start the next chapter of my life. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to watch more videos like this, they're all on my YouTube channel, so please subscribe, maybe like this video, and comment something that you enjoyed about this video. In addition, you can check out my Etsy, which is Alex's Innovations, where you can buy this bracelet. It will be listed for sale there. You can have one of the innovations all for yourself. I also have an Instagram. You can follow me for updates on where my business is and where I'm going. That's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!